Manchester United turned what seemed like a disaster into an unforgettable night at Old Trafford. A late Amad Diallo hat-trick saved the Red Devils from complete embarrassment against Southampton. But let's face it, this game revealed more problems than solutions. Is this comeback masking deeper issues, or is it a sign of resilience? Let's dive into the drama, the brilliance, and the big mistakes from this clash. Welcome back, guys. Today, we're dissecting the dramatic night at Old Trafford, where Manchester United narrowly escaped disaster against a struggling Southampton side. Amad Diallo's incredible hat-trick stole the headlines, but the cracks in Ruben Amorim's system are hard to ignore. From defensive lapses to tactical struggles, there's a lot to unpack. Stick around as we break down the good, the bad, and what this performance means for the rest of the season. Let's start with the hero of the night, Amad Diallo. What a performance. Diallo completely turned the game around. His first goal was pure class, a stunning finish after cutting in from the wing. The second, a clinical poacher's strike. And the third, ice-cold composure under pressure. Amad has proven he's not just a squad player, he's the spark this team needs. But here's the question. Why isn't he playing in his natural number 10 position where he does even better? Southampton took the lead at Old Trafford, following an unfortunate own goal from Manuel Ugarte, but Amad Diallo single-handedly dragged the Red Devils to victory. The Saints headed to Old Trafford with just 6 points on the board, the fewest of any top-flight team in history after 20 matches. They came worryingly close to adding points to their tally at Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim said he would learn more about his players against Southampton than he has done in recent matches against Liverpool and Arsenal. He certainly will not like what he saw despite the victory. The Portuguese head coach cut a frustrated figure on the sidelines. Here are 5 things learned from Manchester United's win against Southampton. First, Ruben Amorim's tactical challenges. With Diogo Dalot suspended after his red card against Arsenal, Amorim was forced to make changes at wing-back. Amad started on the right, and Noussair Mazraoui was shifted to the left, but United completely lacked balance and dropped far too deep to control possession like Amorim demanded. The decision to play Mazraoui on the left and Amad as a wing-back backfired. Amorim's demand for high-possession football wasn't executed as Southampton pressed United into mistakes. The glaring takeaway? United desperately need a proper left wing-back, and the January transfer window can't close fast enough. Amorim wants to sign a left wing-back, and he will want one urgently after this performance. Amad single-handedly flipped the game on its head. He has proven that he is United's most threatening forward, and Amorim will desperately want to get him back in the number 10 position. 2. Alejandro Garnacho was off the pace. Alejandro Garnacho has been in plenty of headlines this week amid reports that he could leave United this month. Napoli bid £38 million for Garnacho this week, with Antonio Conte making him a top priority. Garnacho is open to joining Napoli, but Amorim decided to keep faith in the 20-year-old and start him at Old Trafford. However, the academy star looked distracted against Southampton, and his performance levels dropped well below his usual standard. He missed an easy chance after being teed up by Rasmus Højlund and frustratingly misplaced several passes that completely killed United's tempo. He could have added an assist to his tally after finding Antony in the second half, but the Brazilian was just as wasteful in front of goal. Garnacho really had a night to forget. This was far from the Garnacho we know. Amorim took a gamble starting him, but the performance raises a question. Should United cash in on Garnacho if his focus isn't fully on the club? Once again, Andre Onana's heroics kept United alive. One player who deserves massive credit is Andre Onana. Back in September, Andre Onana made an exceptional double save in the reverse fixture against Southampton. He also saved a penalty as United won 3-0 at St. Mary's. Once again, Onana was superb against Southampton and denied the visitors with another jaw-dropping double save in the first half. He also got a hand to the deflection for the opening goal, but was unable to keep it out. United were extremely disappointing here, but Onana can hold his head high. But while he shined, the defense in front of him struggled. Onana might be world-class, but he can't do it all alone. Set-piece problems persist. Amorim will be growing tired of watching his side concede from corners. Defending set pieces was a huge focus against Arsenal, and Amorim praised his set-piece coaches after United coped well against the Gunners. However, it didn't last long. Southampton opened the scoring when United target Tyler Dibbling flicked the ball on at the near post, and it deflected off Manuel Ugarte. After solid improvement against Arsenal, the same issues crept back in. Surprisingly, Lenny Yoro was torn apart. Before kickoff, Amorim was full of praise for Lenny Yoro, hailing him as the future of the club. However, United's 52 million summer signing had his worst game in a United shirt so far. Yoro struggled up against Kamaldeen Sulemana, who beat him on several occasions. There are plenty of signs that Yoro will develop into a world-class defender, but he proved against the Saints that he has a long road ahead of him. A tough night for the young defender. Sulemana ran him ragged, exposing just how much work he still needs to develop into the player Amorim envisions. These defensive lapses aren't just individual mistakes, they point to a systemic issue that Amorim needs to address. What does this mean moving forward? This win might look good on paper, but it's a wake-up call for Manchester United. Amorim needs to make some tough decisions, strengthening the defense, addressing the set-piece vulnerability, and putting his best players in their best positions. Amad Diallo proved he's ready to lead, but will Amorim trust him enough to build the attack around him? So what's your take? Was this a heroic comeback or a worrying performance masked by brilliance? Let me know in the comments. Who was your man of the match, and what changes would you make moving forward? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth United analysis. This season is shaping up to be one wild ride, and we're here for every twist and turn.